on, guys, playing some 2K20. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below what's your favorite basketball team. Mine's the Lakers, which I'm gonna watch their Game 3, here we go.
Yo, I'm the 2K MC, and I'm excited for what's coming up in the neighborhood. Who's ready to have some fun? This weekend, check out Rush 3v3. Win 4 games in a row for a chance to score VC, exclusive My Player items, and more. On Wednesday, make sure you head to the cages, because all day long, you can jump high and earn double rep. Next weekend, get ready to conquer the courts, 3-on-3 style. I hope you're in shape, because this marathon of basketball challenges offers some sweet prizes. And for more...
Where's your beer?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And can you feel the energy in this arena after the starting lineup we just announced? It's a playoff atmosphere. We'll be back with it in just a moment. Big game 3 of the Western Conference semifinals get going right now. Thanks for tuning in. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Dort. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move. It is pretty effective." Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work." But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective. Guys?
Thanks, David. Looking at the starting 5 for the Phoenix Suns. We've got Booker, Jay Crowder out there with DeAndre. Then there's Khan. And it's Booker in at the 1 spot. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then it's Grizzlies making a change here. Anderson's checked in. The Suns making a change here as well. Thompson's checked in. The Suns have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Morant surveying the D. 5 on the clock. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Shoots from the right block, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds
Let's
of
go.
buckets.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 14. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game in. They didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And here is Khan. 8 points for him. Ayton inside. Valanciunas is there. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. So for the Suns, Mike Kaminsky, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder, and it's Bridges in for Khan. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Morant Morant outside. Kicks it out to Allen. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Now, here's Bridges. Wants to get it to Booker and does. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Pass to Anderson. Back to Morant. And he uses the glass on the lane. Morant's got 5.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
To the inside. It's tipped. Allen with it. Down low. Here's Clark. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And BigRed gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant outside. Over in the corner, Allen.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Now, Kaminsky. No points in the game yet for him. Passes to Bridges. It's stolen. And now it's Allen. Running. He can go all the way.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
To the boot. Here's Thompson. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Allen. 1-on-1 here. And finished off by Morant.
You love the energy and efforts Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
Booker the pass to Thompson. Bridges against Allen. Back to Thompson. Stolen by Anderson. For the finish. And finished off by Morant.
A strong finisher. Morant doesn't mess around when he's got ideal positioning like that.
Booker dishes to Thompson. Pass to Bridges. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Johnson outside. Here's Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight, and the first one at the line is good. Brooks checked in for the Grizzlies, and so he hits both. A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Morant passes to Allen. Ball's knocked loose. And BigRed gets the whistle that time. That's fine. Winslow, the pass to Brooks. Back to Winslow. The pass to Jackson. He kicks it to Dallin Juniors. Bain, defended by Paul. 4 on the shot clock. There's Winslow. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Cobb is out there with Jake Crowder. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Thompson in at the 2. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, BigRed in that last game against the Grizzlies was terrific. And he scored 40 points. And his activity on defense was solid, coming up with a lot of blocks and steals. He performed really well. And I could see his role expanding if he continues to make that kind of impact, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He will. The team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. they were willing to ride it all night long.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaron Jackson. The Suns have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Anderson is checked in for Dylan Brooks. And the second free throw, good. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Anderson outside.
Don't you dare. Bad girl.
Pass to Winslow. Bain. Phoenix grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Paul. Count it. His second make and 4 assists.
Bad girl. Get up here.
Pretty good defense, Chris Paul.
5.
Finishes the shot. That's about
4.
concentration and being locked in.
There's Winslow. To the wing right side. Ayton against Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. Over Ayton. And that one goes long.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the dunk by Cobb.
I'll tell you, it's one.
Yes, it's your shit.
Another to
Get up here.
environment.
Boy, just sheer
Boy down.
the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive. He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Inside. And Thompson kicks to Ayton. Cobb passes to Thompson. Count that one. And that's now 10 points for BigRed.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
It's just about to take you outdoors.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Phoenix. And so here's Memphis. 17-point game. Tipped away. Stolen by Thompson. Lays it in off the breakaway. Thompson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
They need this. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Cobb. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's Winslow. To the right side. Bain, plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
Phoenix leading by 19. Passes it to Kaminsky. Back to Thompson. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Memphis has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. At the elbow, it's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Cobb passes to Paul. Phoenix calls timeout.
I'm not trying to get a 35-second violation.
Over to the wing. Back to Thompson. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Outside Jackson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Frank Kaminsky picks one up. Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. 2 shots. falls for Jackson. Jackson hits both of them. Suns lead by 19. To the middle, here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Bain, he's covered by Thompson. Winslow against Paul. Memphis moving that ball around. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Jackson with it. Kaminsky's there. And the basket by Jackson.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Fast break Memphis. Paul against Winslow. Over Paul. Winslow's shot is off.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
They get it back. Ayton. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Winslow, the bounce pass. It's stolen by Kaminsky. To the inside. Doesn't go for him. And Memphis the other way now. Anderson passes to Winslow. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Pass to Thompson. No good that time. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Now here's Winslow. And another turnover here by Memphis.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Allen's checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Justice Winslow. And Phoenix also making a switch. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Chris Paul. And so Allen will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Outside Jackson. Drains the three-pointer. Jackson's got 15 points.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
The pass to Cobb. Ayton with it. Kicks it to Cobb. Down low. Here's Thompson. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Anderson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Rams. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Thompson kicks to Booker. Back to Thompson. He dishes it to Kaminsky. From deep. And so it's the Phoenix Suns, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get right back to the action when... And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action. Teams will make substitutions. Clark against Johnson. Up top, Morant. He's got 14. Bridges with the board.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Morant and Allen at the guard spots. Brandon Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Tillman in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morant finds Clark. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
And so Clark nails both of them. Suns lead by 17. Booker with it. He's got 11. And Thompson gets it to go.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Morant outside. Inside. Allen's shot is off. For Phoenix, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Feeds to Thompson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. For Phoenix, they've shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Morant dishes to Allen. Pass to Clark. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Passes it to Anderson. Clock at 4. Tries yet again. Phoenix grabs the miss. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Thompson is double. Here's Johnson. Here's Smith. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Smith.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Worked that one inside nicely.
Phoenix leading by 20. Booker outside. Pass to Bridges. Here's the three. Hands it from downtown. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Here's Morant. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Now Bridges to the paint. Here's Thompson. It's good. Thompson's got 25 points in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Morant with it. Now Smith defending. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The combination of scoring and passing at that PG position makes Morant valuable. An all-around player with a bright future.
And Phoenix making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Lobbed up there for Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Behind the back and lays it in. 20 points for him.
You know, I like that he didn't go for the straightforward layup. He gave us a little something extra right there.
Here's Thompson. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 5 assists in the game.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Morant, left side. The pass to Tillman. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Frank Kaminsky picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes both free throws. Phoenix with the ball. To the inside, Thompson. First one falls for him. And so Thompson nails both of them. Here's Morant. He's got 20. High, arcing shot. Phoenix leading by 23. Thompson, high post. It's deflected. Bridges finds Thompson. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Thompson's got 31 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Morant outside. It's Allen on the wing. And again, Memphis no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Basket counts. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Morant's against Booker. And that one's good. Morant.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
And that one misses. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in, and the Suns making a change here as well. Cobby's checked in for Bridges. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Morant dishes to Jackson. Back to Morant, and the layup is good. Morant's got 24.
And I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
By himself, and finished up by Morant.
Proving how dominant he can be. When Morant is shooting with confidence, it really allows him to take over.
Here's Thompson. Some solid defense from Porter.
Gotta credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Allen, that's good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Suns leading by 20. Right wing. Back to Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He misses the free throw. And Phoenix making a change here. So we can't get either to fall. Bain, he's covered by Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Inside. 1 second left. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 7th assist here tonight. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may already have been decided. Suns ahead, running away with this one. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinal. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Cobb, Booker out there with Thompson. Then there's Ayton. And it's Crowder in at the 4. Booker outside. Suns moving the ball around. Now the feed to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Anderson outside. Bounce pass from Valanciunas. Morant passes to Jackson. Bain, he's covered by Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Bain, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Cobb, defended by Anderson. And there's Booker on the assist by Cobb.
Well, inside against good defense, Booker with a nice adjustment takes care of business.
And BigRed gets the whistle that time. That's good from Morant.
They're seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really since we came out of the half.
It's Bain with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That free throw, no good. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. Winslow comes in for Jackson. And the Suns here with a different look. Andre Ayton's checked in for Saric. Crowder comes in for Kaminsky. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Langston Galloway. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Payne. The first free throw is good. And the Suns here with a different look. Saric is checked in for Ayton. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Jay Crowder. Langston Galloway's checked in for Devin Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Suns leading by 23. Pass to Galloway. Thompson with it. Back to Galloway. To the middle. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Tillman's got 8 rebounds in this game. 1:56 left here in the fourth quarter. And here's Winslow. And BigRed gets the whistle that time. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and good to the bonus will be headed to the free throw line.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Passes it to Galloway. Now Thompson. Pass to Kaminsky. Back to Thompson. Lays it up off the glass. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for Phoenix.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for BigRed.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worrying he was going to pick their pocket.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Winslow. Here's Melton. And he banks in the layup.
This is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And he gets it to go. Thompson's got 41.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question, they've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Melton passes to Brooks. The three-pointer, no good. Phoenix controlling this game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass basket. Good.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy. Guys.
Now here's Payne. He kicks it to Thompson. So it's the Suns winning easily here. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
This victory all but sealed the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below if I won.